Hello and welcome back to Neo Spectra. Ooh, look, that area's already cleared. Nice, that looks good. Looks real good. Alright, they're still working on this. Something I forgot that we need to put in is an orchard. Orchards now come in standard orchards and dense orchards. I don't really know the difference, except that I like dense orchards. Now we start with olives. I know you can eat olives, but olives is actually a commodity I believe that you can press into lamp oil as an industry. Oh, that might be a good starting industry for us, is lamp oil and like candles. And we can start doing sand for glass and things like that. Okay, I gotta start thinking about that. But before we start going too crazy, I'm gonna leave this on 2 so they can still work on this. I want to start planning out the town a bit. We're going to start getting a bit of an explosion in people. I need to build, we've got almost 2 girls that would be ready to pair off and get married. 3, 4. Oh my gosh, guys, we come of age. Good night. What I would like to do is a market, building houses around it, but not just that, start branching out. I have this idea where we'll do a market and then everything on the horizontal will be industry, and everything on the vertical, north and south, we will do a lot more food and agriculture and stuff like that to support this bustling area here. Now, the first few rows going north to south will be residential stuff. Now, the reason that I think this is going to be viable is in the home section we have several homes that we can choose from. We can do a tiny shack. You can only have 3 people in it, but it's great for those little remote areas. We can do a wooden house, which we already did. We can do a log cabin. It's a single family, better warmth and comfort than a wooden home, but I don't know how well that one upgrades. And then there's stone houses, which we've already built. And then there's a country house which requires glass. It's more comfortable, it's larger, and holds more people, and it's warmer. But then when you get into the town, so there's like the whole country houses can be upgraded in their string, and then there's the town abode, which will be continuously upgraded into different strings and areas. So it says the town abode is a home that will allow new families of up to 4 people. However, an existing family of any size may move in if being rehomed, which is very, very nice. So I tend to clump these up really heavily around the market, and then out further away I do the country house. And sometimes I'll mix in these very large residences. They hold a family of 6. They have high warmth and comfort. It's very nice. It makes people really happy. And then we still have the boarding house. So I'm thinking market, housing, any other industry issues, or industry needs, which I'm going to hold off on doing anything with the olives. I just want to get this up and going, see if it'll add to our food, which does add to the food limits. We should be able to eat it. But I want to start doing like glass and candles, so we can sell those. They sell for quite a bit. There are a ton of different stalls, like materials, clothing, textiles, meat, like protein, grains, vegetables, fruit, and then there's a central market and a rural market. The rural market doesn't hold as much. I don't really see the value in doing that, so I'm not going to. Central market is what we're going to want to do. And look at the area that covers. It's very nice. It's going to cover the current section as well as down here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and bring this to the bottom. We'll go ahead and place that down. I will build roads from here to there. From here to there. This is not quite done. It's almost done clearing that. Oh, it just finished. Well, look at that. So we can start expanding in that direction as well. Now since... Okay, sorry. I just didn't think there for a second. We're going to do residential this way and then industry that way. Let's go ahead and speed this up to 5 for now. They'll start pouring a lot of resources down here. Food is looking great. Part of that is the gathering hut is becoming more efficient. See, 400. We were getting like 200 before that. The season just started, so this isn't really the most accurate depiction. But we got 600 this time around, where we were getting like 200 and 300. Logs are looking fantastic. We're getting a lot of stuff in. We still have some natural resources to grab in the form of stone and iron, so we're still doing good there. So, we don't have enough men, which means there's two things. We just need to have more bebes so that we can have more options. We're not going to pay attention to the fact that these are siblings, right? We're just not going to talk about it. But that is an option. So I'm going to go ahead and build 2 homes. I will not do the country home because it requires glass currently, but we'll do the town abode. And we'll do 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've got to flatten that area. We need to flatten this. Okay. All right, that's fine. That's actually fine. Let's go up to that tree. See how that tree is right there? We'll flatten this, then we'll flatten this area down here. We've got a lot of that clearing to do, which is nice because it's going to give us a lot of materials, which is good. I keep saying that. Witches. All right. Now, since... Oh, I said I wasn't going to do residential here. You know what? I'll do this one row, and we'll leave it at that. Let's get one person going on the central market. They'll start bringing in goods, and it's a lot better for people to come here, be more efficient about getting what they need. So see this little button? We can upgrade this to a townhouse, and that provides housing for 5 residents, more warmth, larger inventory, and some resources from the existing building will be reclaimed when we upgrade it. Now I do have disasters on. I just thought about this. So what we're going to need to do for sure is do a well. So we need to get that in there. I've had fires all over the place since I started playing with disasters. So this is starting to get cleared. These are starting to be built. Let's go ahead and finish off the roads. Something neat about this mod is you can do roads through the market as well. So they'll go super fast. Okay, look, we've got 2 families already paired off. And, see, I should have paused this one. We have a girl just by herself. She don't need no man. We're doing okay on food, but we need to crank that industry up. Now, pigs, this is great. We're already getting some pork. We're getting some leather from it. I don't want to become dependent upon that right away. So I'm literally going to... let's go ahead and map out what we're going to do for the homes here, with pausing these as well. Paused. I know I can pause the game and do this, but I really don't feel the need to do that right now. So for this area, I'm going to go ahead and do 2 rows. Let's see, remove that structure. Pause, pause, pause. I want to map out how far back it's going to go, and then we can do a pasture. Now, there's a pasture that's a fenceless, and maybe that's just an aesthetic thing, but then there's the fenced-in one, and I don't really understand the difference. So, anyway, I'm going to build that right up against this house. We'll do it, so it's 12 wide. We'll do it by, I guess we'll do it 12 by 12. This is kind of a new concept and idea for me that I'm planning out the cities better. I usually just base it off of the terrain, which lends itself to some kind of cool designs. But this is more of a city planning kind of mode. We're just going to clear all this. Now, since this is the industry section, I'm going to go ahead and let's get this lined up to do stockpiles. Now, this 12 wide, so if we do a 6 by whatever, 6 by 10, and then another 6. Ooh, actually, no, we'll do a 5 by 10, because I want to do a road there. Alright, so this area is kind of off limits for the moment. Anyway, now they're building this up. I'm going to split up the pigs right there, and then I'm also going to put in another farm right here. I know it's going to be a little bit of a weird shape just because we're butting up against this. 12 by 8 is still a good spot, and we'll do broccoli as well. Drop that down to 1 person. Just have them work that. This is going to be pigs. Once again, 1 person. We'll go ahead and bring those guys in and split this off. We did get a bit of pork and leather from that, and that's perfectly fine. We just want these to keep growing. Look, it's almost full already, but that one's going to have to recover. And again, it's not even a big deal. So Somebody's already paired off. Fantastic. Do we have any more men that will pair off? Nope, that's a girl. That's a 5-year-old. Okay. So one of the big things we're going to have to do is we've got to build up to a town hall and a trading center, because once you've got a town hall, you can get nomads, and once you have a trading center and a town hall, you get a lot more resources coming in, because I think they just like see your city as a more viable trading location, and that's kind of nice. So let's drop off the builders. Oh, somebody died. Fallen tree. I'm going to go ahead and just max out the gatherer's hut and the hunting cabin. Fantastic. Let's back off of those, make it 2. We're not going to build housing, but we need to start thinking about industry. So we'll leave these here like I said before. Is this all flattened out? No, it's not quite done yet. So one bit of industry that we do not currently have is the tailor. So let's do that. Got plenty of materials. I don't really need to worry about that as much. I do want to make sure the road is already accounted for there. Alright, blacksmith is maxed out. We've got the 50 tools. I'm going to go ahead and crank them up to 150. I love having an extra stockpile. Fuel, let's just get you to 800. At the beginning, the very beginning of the game, I may rely on firewood just to get trading going. But I don't want to do that as my in-game kind of goal. Alright, let's clear that. Let's just flatten this whole dang area. Right in here. Man, that's going to be a ton of resources. Holy cow. Which is perfectly fine. Again, I don't think I have enough guys to actually pair off the houses. Got plenty of girls, but not enough guys. It's so funny. Huh. In 4 years, I'll have a few. That's perfect. Alright, so tailor shop's almost done. I want to set up the industry for glass making. So let's get a glassworks building placed. See, this is too big for the layout of what I want to do. So I'll go ahead, I'll go ahead and butt this up right there. So they'll start building that and placing what they can. You see it requires sand. That is a new resource. And we'll go over to the shore house. And you can get several things from the shore house. One of them is sand. One of them is clay. I found that they don't really affect the fishing hut at all, so I just place them wherever they will actually work. And it's like 4 per glass making place. I swear, it takes so much dang sand. It's ridiculous. All right, townhouse. Hold off on that. Tailor, I do have some leather. We could have somebody start cranking away at this, actually. Hide coats, yeah, that's fine. We'll have somebody start working on that. Look at all of that resource. Oh, my goodness. This area, I don't know if it's uneven. It might be, like, right in here. We can find out. No, it's good. Okay. Which does remind me, we do need a barn. See, again, it's kind of like this. It's not quite fitting right. But it fits in between these 2 buildings, so I may just go for it. Just kind of sneak it in there. This structure, I'm going to go ahead and have it double upgraded. So once it is upgraded, I can show you over here. You can turn it into a large, like a storage warehouse. It's like double or triple the amount of space. But you have to build it essentially twice. It's really not that bad. It's a cool building. I like the new buildings. How's the apiary doing? Look at that, 300 last year. Look, we're 2,800. We're at the beginning of spring at 2,800. Wow, that is really nice. Oh, we've got several crops going. This one didn't harvest, but this one did. Look at that, another 600 added right there. That's still only at 8. That's kind of lame. This is already at 9, and they're already slaughtering pigs, which is fantastic. Such a weird statement, but whatever. Again, girls, boys are almost there. Tools are working. Got 91 tools. Iron's still looking fine. Logs are looking fine. You looking fine. We're good. I will need to build over here. I think I'm gonna have to build a mine and a quarry somewhere else. So that'll be fine. We'll figure that out too. Alright, so how... This thing doesn't get stocked very well with only one person, but we've got to work on getting our population booming before we kind of dive into that too hard. Let's go ahead and build out the roads. I'm going to hold off on this. In fact, I know I need to do this at this size anyway, because this one, the way it's sitting in that building, won't fit right there. So that's fine. Look at that. We've already got some kids going. I know some of you are probably yelling and saying, put a school up right away. Educated people are better. I completely agree with you. But I think at this point, I don't really want to go the educated route yet. Okay, isn't there one right here? Oh, are those naturally on here because it's swamp? Okay, cool. So digging sand is what we need to do glass shops. And okay, there's the fourth one. Getting done. Like I said before, we're doing okay on food because we have crops coming in. That's at 9. This is at 9. Okay. Well, I'm liking it so far. There's just massive areas that we've been clearing out. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. A couple of people, 4 people have become laborers. Holy crap. We'll go ahead and just upgrade this. 38 log, 46 stone. That'll get upgraded, and it looks completely different. And then once this is cleared, we can start sectioning out the homes again, going down this direction. And then I think I want to build... We're really close over here. I think I'm going to build a trading center right there, so that ships that come in, we can actually trade with them. And I think I'm going to go ahead and push forward with the town hall. Once this is cleared, let's do a town hall, because it gives me an inventory summary that's a lot better than this, and then looking over it here and saying, okay, what do I have? It's just all around a lot better situation. Let's get one person fishing. Just a bit of different protein in our diet. Another thing that we can make, there's so many industries, but one that's pretty important is charcoal. And we could do charcoal as a resource. It's not as powerful as firewood. It has a value of 3 instead of 4. And so technically it would be a little different and not as strong. So I would technically not be doing the same thing I always do. But it's still kind of in the same vein, so I'm not really wanting to lean on that. Alright, let's get our town hall up and going. We'll build that down here. There we go. We'll fit in some structures here. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet. But we've got our storage warehouse, which is nice. Oh, I know what I can fit here. The glass maker. Oh, glassworks. I've already got a glassworks. Never mind. Never you mind. Can I do... We can do parish house, which is a small version of the chapel. Okay, that will not fit. What else? You know, before I forget, I can actually get rid of that and reset the stockpile. There we go. This will just be the central area for everything we've been picking up. Alright. We've got to have some guys ready. Girl, 1 guy, 2 guys. Basically, we just need to count the guys. So there's 2 houses that we can finish, 3 houses that we can finish, working on a 4th. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, so this is working. Wow, that's getting done quickly. I love being on speed 10. Things just get done. Food's at 3,000 in the middle of winter, which is fantastic. So we've got plenty of broccoli farms going. Let's do the same setup over here real quick, but this time I'm actually going to pause it. And let's just get this set up nice and tidy. 1, 2. Let's do road here. And 1 road there. Set up our pig pens. Now, part of the reason why I'm doing this, I don't want to have pigs all together and food all together in case they get blight. How big did I make this guy anyway? I just kind of picked a size, didn't I? There's a little bit of math involved in that, but it's fine. 12 by 12 is fine. Yeah, and then we'll do the crop as well. Oh, 12 by 12. Perfect. And since broccoli is literally the only crop that we have, we'll leave it there, and then we'll hit play. Oh, wait. Right. Pause. Pause. Okay. So, oh, those 3 homes are already done, too. Holy cow. Look at that. Paired off, paired off, paired off. They're going to start having kids. That's fantastic. Yeah, look at this. Inventory. Now we can look at inventory as a whole. Beeswax. All right. Now we need to do a candle shop, which is called a... Is it Chandry? Chandry? Chantry? Ah, it just barely doesn't fit. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, we're doing industry over on this side. So, there we go. We'll have that built. We'll do these pigs. Once again, we are not relying on these food necessarily. This one we are, so I'd like to actually leave that one alone. And we'll have that one split while adding in another herdsman. Nice. We are a pork community, apparently. So look at this. We've got this all set up. Oh, it is spring. We could... You know what? Let's just tackle this. Let's just get on top of food over here. We'll have somebody start doing broccoli. It'll be great. Great fun. Guys, let's see. There's 3 almost ready. Oh, somebody must have died. Look. Oh, I think Dad passed away. It's kind of sad, guys. That's really sad. But we're gonna move on. Move forward. Move along. Not move on. That's rude. All right, so we've got this candle shop. We're gonna do beeswax. We're gonna upgrade the materials limit to 1,000, just because I hate having a cap on that. And that'll just start bringing over the beeswax, slowly making candles, which is setting us up to be able to trade some goods that are not firewood. And honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and get two of the shore houses digging sand right now, so that we can start stockpiling that as well. Now, considering firewood is our only source of fuel currently, I think I should do a charcoal burner as well. All right, so here's another issue. I need to clear this. Let's take care of that real quick. Let's flatten this out. Oh, there's a road there. Hold on. Let's remove the road. And then we will have this area flattened up to the tree. Oh, nope. Just up to the building. We'll do that first. And then we'll do... Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait for that to finish. We'll wait for that to finish. All right, 6 out of 9. We've got 9 out of 9 there. 6 out of 16. Food's looking okay late in the summer. We've got all of our broccoli fields are looking fantastic. Even this one down here, which is really good. We've got another person became a laborer. I suppose I could just finish the homes and let them kind of do their own thing. See, there's one guy, another guy. All right, let's finish 2 more houses. I like to finish the ones that are close here, but actually having some down this direction will help with manning these sections, so we'll do that. All right, this section is cleared. Let's flatten out a bit more. Oh, well, there was nothing on that, so that worked out rather nice. And then over here. There we go. We'll let them work on that. We have quite a bit of extra labor, so I'm actually going to go ahead and increase this to 2 for the market. Beeswax. We're doing fine on beeswax, but we could crank up the apiary by 1. That'll give us more food and more beeswax. What other industry could we continue to pump up? Glass, for sure. Or sand, I should say. And then we'll get glass from that. These 2 are already up here, already paired off. Fantastic. And look, we're almost done with the glassworks. We've already cleared this out. Wow, we're making some good progress. Speed 10 really does help. Alright guys, well thanks everybody for joining. It's been a lot of fun doing this. I've never actually planned out a section and done this. And I like having this like weird Stone of Gibraltar kind of thing going on here, which it's not. Like, those are way awesome. Mine are boring dirt clobs with trees on it, but it's different. It's kind of interesting to me. Alright, well thanks everybody again. I'm doing a couple videos at a time. So just kind of let me know what you think as we go. I won't quite see all of the comments at first, but let me know if there's something I'm doing wrong, something I should do more efficiently, and if you want me to go a specific route, that's perfectly fine with me, because I'm looking at ways of doing different industries besides firewood. So look, there goes the glass house. Kind of cool. All right, thanks everybody for joining, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.